I'm Christina Peterson, and I am a lecturer at the University of Chicago. I'm also the SCMS Web Researcher this year, and I actually have two things that I'm really excited about at this conference that I've seen so far. The first is the update of the new website and the live pages. I've been following a lot of the tweets, so I've been able to go to panels virtually that I haven't been able to attend. And in terms of live events, the Ernie Gare screening and question and answer yesterday was really wonderful. I was really taken with Ernie Gare's discussion of how we live life linearly, but that's enough of that in film. We live it linearly in our lives, but when making films, that's something that he has not worked through, and how that kind of played out in the images in his films. And it was a great chance to really meet a living filmmaker. And yeah, do I get a third? Yeah, in terms of panels, I just came from a wonderful panel on acting like a child and children's performance with some great papers on what it means to act like a child. We often think about children as, natural actors. They don't need to be coached. And Shirley Temple is the opposite of this. But that actually thinking about performance and children and in a different sort of interesting and new way. And it's a really fascinating moment of inquiry into this area.
My name is Raja Almendarez. I'm a graduate student over at Northwestern University. So this is my first year here at SCMS. I've heard a lot about it, but I've never been here. So what I really kind of enjoyed about this year was how easy it was to kind of get into the SIGs, the scholarly interest groups, as well as the caucus. I'm part of the Latino caucus. And what I kind of did to plan to come to SCMS is kind of like the day or before. I was just like, okay, what are these SIGs and caucus kind of things? And I just signed up for a couple, and it was really nice just having that as a way of being able to navigate the conference, because like there were panels already pre-listed for me, as well as meetings, and I was able to meet a lot of people that helped my own work and kind of led me to new avenues to kind of pursue work later. So I was really happy with that.
My name is Brendan Cradell. I teach at the University of Calgary. I'm happy to be back at CMS and here in Boston. It's been great to see a lot of old friends and meet some new friends. I've had what seems like an insanely busy conference so far, but there have been quite a few highlights. I've been really excited to hear the number of panels that I've been to so far on film festivals, media festivals. Heard some really interesting stuff that's inspired me to go back and get some work done. But I got to say, probably the most inspiring thing was a workshop that I was at on teaching the urban. Some of my colleagues really opened my eyes to new things that I wish I'd been doing. So I've got a lot of syllabus redesign to do, I think, when I get back home. But it was a really, really great workshop, and it was a great way to start off the conference. So it's been a lot of fun.
I'm Sean Griffin, and I teach at Southern Methodist University in Dallas. I've been coming to these conferences since somewhere in the 1990s, and every year it's something different. Starting as a grad student, it's just meeting people and trying to get a job and get published, and then eventually it moves into, feeling more comfortable and meeting people, and eventually it moves into Old Home Week, as the people that I went to school with, and I go off to different jobs. It's a chance for us to see one another. This year, I have to admit, I have not gone to very many panels or workshops because I've been elected to the board of directors, and so I'm busy doing all sorts of administrative meetings instead of seeing things. So one of the things that I'm enjoying, though, is really getting a sense of how organized and how enthusiastic the people that have volunteered and are working on board are about really pushing SCMS into a really new and vibrant thing that SCMS has grown so much, and it's more than just adding another letter onto the acronym, and it's really exciting to be part of the incoming board and what's about to happen.